It's good, brother.
Let's talk, man. So watch. All right. So last night, right? I'm in this infamous Twitter Spaces, right? Boom. So I'm in the Spaces. Lloyd Banks is in there. Briz Ross, A-Rab is in there. We started talking hip hop. We started talking about Banks mixtape era. Went to conversation. So I'm gonna let you hear something, a minute, if anything, Watts, and let the people hear what was said last night. And I want to conversate with you about this. Hold on.
He got a 2-time champion of the year for mixtape, for 2-time mixtape champion of the year, twice. And in that era, for him to do that, my nigga, with all them heavy hitters that was rapping in the fucking mixtape era.
Too many. Like, I saw Nelly say something the other day about that. It was too competitive out there for y'all.
What you say, man?
It was a piece of cake.
Stop right there. Before you go on, watch. I got you. Watch. I got you. I love you. I got you, brother. This I want to make sure I stop that part. Now, according to Lloyd Banks, during the mixtape era, when he was 2-time mixtape champion of the year, R.I.P. Justo, the Justo Awards, you and I come from the era and everything, Watsy, right? He said it was a breeze, a piece of cake in that era. I fought back. You say what? So I'll play some more, but I want to get your thoughts on that part right there. Let's have a discussion.
During that time that Banks is talking about, that was one of the greatest eras of mixtapes, and especially coming out of New York, which was so competitive. There was an entire new generation of MCs, and they were only putting out their music on mixtapes. Banks saying it was a piece of cake. I don't think he realizes that he's basically dismissing that entire era when he says that, because you're saying it's a piece of cake. And I will tell you, Banks, it wasn't a piece of cake, and there were MCs who were just as lyrically nice as you. And they all had their own fan bases. So, and Banks, who won a Justo Award the year after you? Papoose did. Papoose won.
I'm glad you went to stay with me. Watch, I'm glad you went. We're gonna get that off.
Nah, Banks, don't do that. Banks, don't do that. Banks, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nigga, what the fuck? What was somebody gonna do something about it, nigga? It was a piece of cake.
But it was a lot of nice niggas though, Banks. You can't do that.
What you talking about? You can't go back in the past and make me feel, nigga, it was a piece.
But that's a compliment to you though, my nigga. That it was mad nice niggas. You, Saigon, Papoose, J. It was mad niggas.
Before I pass it to you right quick. 2-part question before I hand it to you, Watts. I want to ask you this question. Should Banks have taken what I said in terms of, dog, for you to get a 2-time mixtape champion of the year with all those lines that you and I are about to discuss and the guys I mentioned last night, should he not take that as a badge of honor first?
He should take it as a badge of honor, but Banks is being disingenuous, and here's what he's being disingenuous about. Banks, by 2003, you was fully blown up, fully mainstream, fully commercial. You was riding with 50. So even though y'all was putting out mixtape verses on the G-Unit radios and stuff, you was already fully blown up. So of course you're gonna feel like I'm way better than everybody, because you're on albums that sell 10 million. Then you're on the G-Unit album doing songs like My Buddy. Like you are doing mainstream super songs. So of course you're gonna feel like
G-Unit sneakers.
So of course you're gonna feel like you on another level. But let me tell you, as somebody who was out in the mixtape streets on Jamaica Ave, on Canal, on Fulton, on Fordham, copping everything. There were other dudes out there spitting, and they was just as nice. And you told him something. And let's talk to the three you said. You said Joe Budden, without question, was a mixtape maniac. Made some of his best music off of mixtapes. Saigon, Sagitty. Welcome to Saigon, DJ Drama Mixtape.
I quote Saigon to this day. Most of you niggas are slaves to y'all egos. That's an infamous Saigon bar that will always live infamous to my heart.
Saigon was super ill. Saigon, the letter P had the streets going crazy on the letter P. And then he remixed it and put G-Rap on it. And then Saigon had one of the best songs of that era, The Color Purple, without question.
That's the song I'm talking about.
Without question. Now that's just, so you got Joe Budden. So here's where Banks is threw me for a loop. You can't call Joe Budden a piece of cake. You can't call Saigon a piece of cake. You can't call Graf a piece of cake. And the one MC you definitely can't call a piece of cake is Papoose. Because Papoose literally only had mixtapes. That's all he was known for.
And
so what you might not know, Banks, while you were traveling the world, traveling all around the United States with the G-Unit, let me tell you what's happened on the streets of New York. K-Slay, Hot 97, and Papoose had New York City in a frenzy. In a frenzy.
Chokehold.
He got a Protect Your Neck freestyle, classic. He got a Victory freestyle, classic.
Stay right there. The Victory freestyle. Banks, you have one of the your Victory freestyle is in a rafters. We're in agreement. 5 mic freestyle, 5 mic verse, right? By Banks, right? You in agreement?
The shit can get uglier than the Masterpiece sneaker.
Now, Papoose ain't far behind with his Victory freestyle. He ain't far behind, watch. Because Papoose Victory freestyle was like that. It was like that. Banks, I love you, my nigga, but it was like that. So Banks, to what Watson is saying, and I feel like Watson's agreement with me and shit like that, bro, for you to get 2-time mixtape champion of the year, bro, I think you got to take that wrong. But to say it's a breeze, I don't know. A part of me now wondering if he's joking around, but you can't joke like that, Banks. I don't think you joke. I really feel you feel that way. But you can't. There's other niggas that was here too, man. A lot. Free Sue Surf, in a lot. It was too many nice niggas, Watts.
Let me talk about another one.
Yes, go ahead.
There was Graf. Graf was one of the illest MCs I ever heard in my life. Graf had a mixtape with DJ Green Lantern called The Oracle. Graf has a Keep It Thorough freestyle on there.
Fire.
Graf, Keep It Thorough freestyle. So Banks, to say that it was a piece of cake is the problem with you saying that is that you had already fully blown up, bro. Got a platinum album. You came up with you're on Get Rich or Die Trying. You're on Beg for Mercy, which is double platinum.
Your solo project, I'm going for more.
Then when you did the Hunger for More, you were a fully blown up platinum.
And his mixtape series that he had also.
Before the I just think you're doing a disservice to New York City, and I'm going to be specific, to the lyricism of the New York City MCs. At this time, Banks, and you know it because I'm talking mixtape talk, Banks, since you said it was a piece of cake. You do know Big Mike was putting out all the D-Block freestyles.
All of Lox. I ain't gonna hold you. DJ Big Mike had the exclusives. I can't say I love you, Who Kid, Cool C, Green Lantern, all you niggas. Nobody had Lox exclusives like DJ Big Mike. The niggas from Connecticut, and I don't know till this day how Big Mike, he had that and Max Speak exclusives. That brother had them shits on the Lizzie and everything like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know why Banks doesn't take it more to the fact that, yo, dog, I was out here with some lions and hyenas, and I was ranked better than all them names.
He was out there. He was out there with the illest rhyme spitters people had to offer.
Yes.
Remember J Hood?
I mentioned J Hood name. J Hood also.
Come on. You had J.R. Ryder, Writer's Block.
Writer of all writers.
I mean, the streets was going crazy for that. You had Stack Bundles. Now the thing.
Squad up.
Now here's the thing. If you were getting a DJ Clue tape, you were getting Stack Bundles. You was getting the A-Team, Hitchcock, and Rand. They were crazy on the mixtape run. You have Joe Budden.
Listen, man, Joe Budden. Now I would say this because the youngins might not know this. The young niggas that watch us, and you and I had a conversation off air about this. For you young niggas, at one particular time, and me and Watson spoke about this. I want to say 2004, or right before Hunger for More dropped. There was conversations that niggas they ranked Banks over 50 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There was conversations in circles about that and shit like that. You know what I mean? And 50 was still making mixtapes around that time. So for Banks to be his predecessor or the nigga that put him on, so to speak, that does speak volumes also to give Banks flowers on that though. You know what I mean?
In 2002, this is before you were doing your rough hand freestyles. I'm talking 2002. when you were doing your 50 Cent of the Future, when you were doing Banks Workout.
The 3-round freestyle, he had all that shit, my nigga.
So
Wow.
that's 2002. But Banks, in 2002, those Joe Budden Cool Kid freestyles were on another level.
5 mics.
You know who else was putting out ill freestyles in 01? Half a Mil. Half a Mil was also on the Cool Kid stuff. So you talking about an era, Banks, especially if we go into 02 and 03, before you even dropped. Graph, Joe Budden were just, they was lyrically ill. You can't call that a piece of cake. You can't call that a piece of cake.
As much as I love Hove, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a point in time where I listened to more Joe than Hove at one time. Seriously, I was playing more Joe in the whip than Hove. Heavy Joe Budden. Heavy, man.
I will say Mixtape Joe Budden is a Mount Rushmore MC.
Say it again, what? Slow it down.
Mixtape Joe Budden is a Mount Rushmore MC.
Wow, I'm not, you know what? I'm not mad at you with that. I wonder how many niggas would agree with your 7 minutes. I agree with you though.
I don't think I don't think people understand how Mood Music hit because it came out unexpected. Nobody knew it was coming out.
Let's keep it tall, Watch. Did we treat Mood Music 1 through 4 like an album zone? We didn't treat it I didn't treat it like a mixtape, my nigga.
How did you get Mood Music 1? I mean, not Mood Music 1. I met Mood Music, my fault. Mood Music 2. Because Mood Music 1 was just all his freestyles from different mixtape stuff. But when Mood Music 2 came out, it was a mixtape. You got the Africans, got all the CDs on the floor, and they're like, yo, I got the new Joe Budden. You're like, yo, let me get this. Game changer. Mood Music 2 was a game mixtape.
Mood Music 2, the conversation with Joe with the Mood Music series, people were ranked 2 and 3, deemed those 2 as his best, right? So would you have 2 over 3?
2 was the best one, without question.
The best one? You can't say without question or why.
Without question.
I gotta give you pushback on that, brother. Listen, I'm not mad at your sentiment. The pushback word, only pushback I would give you is without no question, though. Because 3 was fire, my nigga. 3 was fire, though. I'm not mad at you, though. I'm not mad at you.
I'm gonna just say this. There's no Dumb Out. Dumb Out is on 2.
Dumb Out. No. Dumb Out on 3, isn't it?
Dumb Out is on Mood Music 2.
On 2? Okay, Dumb Out is fire, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm serious and everything like that.
That's 2. That's 2.
Yeah, Joe Budden, your music. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on here, sir. I want to look at the track list right quick.
That's 2.
Joe Budden, I ain't gonna lie to you. Mood Music 2 was like that, bro. I'm not gonna hold you and shit that. Okay, let me look at that shit right quick, Watts. So Watts, on Joe Budden, hold on, Watts, can bear with me for a second.
He got the song with Stack Bundles and J Mills. That's on there too.
On there also. So Joe Budden make. All right, so boom. Are you in that mood yet? Fire. Old School Mouse, fire. So Serious, fire. If I Die Tomorrow, it's young niggas. I fucking love young niggas, man.
So
over Dumb Out. Get America. What's up with News of 18? 40 licks for a reason. 3 sides to a story. Stained.
Three sides to a story. One of the most
chilling storytelling songs ever. That was different, Watts. That was different.
Yo, after you heard 3 sides to a story, you got to take a shower.
Yeah. It's a song you don't play on a regular basis. How about that? It's just a song you don't play on a regular basis. You know how dope it is. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the only thing. It's like when you say that era was a piece of cake, bro, it's like you dismissing. Like Corey Guns is coming out that era, bro. That's Corey Guns era. There was a lot of ill MCs who only put out mixtapes. So
yeah, I don't get it. Let's play a little bit more Banks and see what he's. And let's take some more stuff here. What Banks said last night. Hold on, let's pull it up right quick. Watch. Let's get Banks back into the fold.
Man, nice niggas. And for you to get that, my nigga, nah, you wildin', Banks. Come on, man.
Mad nice nigga sound crazy.
Yo, he said piece of cake. 3, leave the nigga alone.
He said y'all wasn't shit.
I'm just talking from a hip hop perspective. That's all. That was outside, you know.
Piece of cake is crazy to say, but I feel you.
No, it's not, brother.
Piece of cake, bro. Piece of cake, my nigga is crazy.
Yo, it wasn't a close second. Let's put it like that.
Banks.
My boy Topic. Let's go Banks.
I love you, my nigga. Cook food, my nigga. You wildin' right now.
You can't change history, 3.
I was there.
I know. Ain't nobody say shit.
I'm older than all you niggas in here.
No. You're not hearing me. Nobody said shit at that time. Nobody said nothing at that time. Nobody disputed. Nobody disputed that.
I thought, Banks, we love you, my nigga. We love you, Banks, but yo, like what I said, you can't, and Banks, respectfully, you said rewrite history and change history. You can't do that because the average person that, like Watt said, who's going to the African stores, going to Canal Street, or going to mixtapesking.com and grabbing these mixtapes, you can't say that when we're all in rotation. It was like this. Watch, am I bugging? You wasn't like this? Changing shit every fucking 10 minutes?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Changing shit. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you.
Talk to me, brother.
Banks, people by the Banks made it, man. See, I don't think Banks understands.
That you go to the bar, he made it already. Shit, still niggas out. But to his credit though, he made it. Was still doing mixtapes though. I think that was dope on his part.
No, and so was 50. 50 was still doing mixtapes.
Absolutely. And that's the thing we love about G-Unit though. The fact that they was doing albums, they still did not. They didn't forget about the mixtape game and shit at all. You know, they understood.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, keep it real.
All right.
I thought Papoose was lyrically nice in the Banks. By 04. I think 04, 05, 06 Papoose was lyrically on another level. That's just based on mixtapes. And here's the reality. Everybody was rapping with Papoose at that time. Murder Mook was rapping with Papoose. Remember when you get a Papoose mixtape and literally everybody be on it? Raekwon is on it, Busta's on it, Common's on it, Nas is on it. Like everybody rocked with him. And he also won the Justo Mixtape Award. So when you're saying it's a piece of cake and you were so far ahead of everybody, why did Papoose win the following year? Why?
I'm gonna say about Pat. You want to talk about anticipation for niggas' album and the streets was waiting for a nigga album like Papoose? Niggas love Papoose, bro. I'm sorry, man. I love Pap. Like, there's one nigga I will never front on because I know how much he meant to me and shit like that, and anticipation for his album and everything like that. And anytime K-Slay would have a mixtape, and there was like 4 Papoose joints on there, I was copping it already. When I saw a track list of Papoose songs on there, 4 or 5 Papoose freestyles, it's cop. I didn't give a fuck who else we had on there. G to K, what's Watch's boy from Harlem, A Mafia, them niggas I don't rock with, Red Cafe, them niggas, they could have all been on there. But if Papoose got 4 or 5 freestyles on the K-Slay mixtape, copping.
Now, I want to say somebody else right quick.
Talk to me, come on, let's go.
One of my favorite mixtape DJs during that era was a guy by the name of Cutmaster C. Positive Banks knows who Cutmaster C is.
Should he get his flowers? Should he get his flowers as other niggas though? Tony Touch, slaying them niggas.
Cutmaster C to me, check this out. I'll take it a step further. Right. I copped every Cutmaster C tape. Cutmaster C tape.
A lot of Uncle Murder joints on there. A lot of Uncle Murder.
It's not a lot of Uncle Murder. He is the one that made Uncle Murder hot in the streets. Cutmaster C did that. Cutmaster C did that. And he made Uncle Murder so hot in the streets that then Green Lantern got him, put out a dope mixtape to the point where it reached Chris Lighty and then it reached Hove. And that's when Fab, Uncle Murder, and Jay-Z did the Brooklyn stuff. That's off of Mixtape Run. Uncle Murder does not get to Jay-Z without having that Mixtape Run where he had the streets on the lock. And I just saw an interview with Tony Yayo, and Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder, and he says 50 tried to sign me. Simple question. Why did 50 want to sign Uncle Murder? I'm going to tell you why. Mixtapes. That's why.
Mixtapes and a reflection of 50 saw a reflection of Uncle Murder and him and shit, the music wise and everything like that. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Yeah, JR, I think we pick up JR Ryder too. JR Ryder, dogs. JR Ryder did a mixtape, right?
Yo, when Ryder's Block came out, everybody was going crazy.
Ryder's Block 1 and 2 for me. Yo, them shits were like this to me. I held them shits near and dear to my motherfucking heart, my nigga.
Yo, and let's keep it real, bro. I'm just gonna say this right now.
And Dipset, all
on the mixtapes, the Lox, lyrically. The Lox on mixtapes put belt to ass on G-Unit. That is not rewriting history.
Ass?
on mixtapes.
A reach, brother. Belt to
On
ass.
mix, yo, time out. Checkmate didn't put belt to ass.
Yes, it did.
Okay,
No.
so wait a minute. So what do you mean? What am I saying?
You're gonna distract though, which is gonna, of course. And God, I don't want to.
Wait, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another mixtape track. Mixtape. Problem Child. Say mixtape.
He said.
Okay. No, the Problem Child freestyle with Jada and Styles.
50 Cent Problem Child. Pardon me. Yeah, they took 50 beat and made
Okay,
magic with it.
was that belt to ass?
Watch, the diss tracks are always gonna be built to ass.
No. Ask me. So why did you say you're giving me pushback?
Because
You're giving me pushback.
I'm not thinking you're only gonna go to diss tracks only. I'm thinking you go to others. So you said belt to
No,
ass.
but I'm saying this is strictly
diss tracks. If you're saying belt to on, if you're saying belt to ass on diss tracks, I got you. But if you're saying belt to ass overall, I can't agree with belt to ass overall.
But I didn't say that. I'm saying they put belt to ass on some lyrical, verbal warfare.
Yes.
Is that accurate?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Styles P and J Hood did a G'd up freestyle. I stay G'd up.
Ooh,
Styles P went at G-Unit's neck.
That should start in the Lox. Styles, listen, let's keep it real. Styles kind of initiated that beef though. That whole verse on Stay G'd Up you're talking about. Niggas starting to sing on the hooks and it started to sound feminine. When I heard that, I was like, okay, SP, who you talking about, sir? Who are you talking about? Singing on the hooks and they starting to sound feminine?
Well, what I'm saying is that I'm just keeping it on the mixtape scene.
I'm giving you I'm with you. I'm keeping it
on the and on the mixtape scene, the Lox and D-Block put belt to ass on G-Unit. That's not debatable.
You say all the diss tracks coming at G-Unit, right? You gotta
I don't know why you're trying to separate it.
I gotta separate it, nigga. I gotta separate them. Yes, I got you, brother. I gotta separate the diss tracks to original freestyles.
My man, Sheik Luch, maybe if I sing.
Bro, we don't need niggas that big up Sheik Luch on the platform. Let's keep.
Come on, bro. The point I'm making is in the mixtape era, you had some of the best lyricism, the best diss songs you ever gonna hear. So it's not a piece of cake, Banks. I strongly disagree with it, and my 1,000 CDs of mixtapes can prove that. Because I'll pull out 1,000 right now. Also, 1,000 CDs of mixtapes. And then you don't want me to go to the 90s. That's a whole different story. If I go to the 90s and start pulling out the cassette tapes.
Because I was so glad you went there. I want to big up SNS, Ron G, Clue, of course, Tony Touch, Doo-Wop. I want to make sure we big up all the niggas that you and I.
Envy. DJ Envy.
Watch, it's hard for me to big up Envy, my nigga. I'm supposed to, right? I'm supposed to, but it's hard. Because I don't even think Envy bigs up himself for mixtape. I don't even think he bigs himself up and shit like that, to be honest, brother. You know what I mean?
Now, wait a minute. Now I'm going to say something because me and you got it. Since we're talking about you can't change history. We haven't talked about Mano yet. And Mano is from the mixtape era. Not only is Mano from the mixtape era, Mano was one of the few artists from that era that dropped a successful album, successful singles. Mano did that. And Mano is from the mixtape era. That happened.
All right, so let's go here. You said Mano's from the mixtape era. Yes, he is to a degree to me, right? Only pushback I'll give on the Mano thing is that I don't think he was sitting at the table with a lot of these gentlemen that we just talked about, the Saigons, the Papooses, the JRI. And I know you're going to say he was more successful, high hater, and above the clouds with T-Pain. Watch, everything you said is right. We know about rumors and all that. I'm just simply saying that during the mixtape run, I can't say I was paying Mano as much as I was paying Banks, Papoose, Saigon, J Hood, the Lox, Dipset, G-Unit, and all other brothers that we played in that during that time for me. That's all I'm saying.
Here's what I can say. I was.
I'm not surprised.
You know why I was? You know why I was 3? You know why? Because you know what else I was playing? I was playing a lot of J Mills too. I was a mixtape dude. Yeah, I played mixtapes.
I like Gravy. I played Gravy. I rock Cut Master C and Gravy heavy and shit. You know.
So my point is, I played Corey Guns in the Militia. You know what I'm saying? I'm into that.
Shout out to Rain from Battle Rap. Rain, if you know niggas that don't know, Rain in the videos you see with Corey Guns, Rain from Battle Rap, Rain 910, and Corey Guns was part of the militia. Again. So
in mixtapes, which is one of my favorite eras, that era of mixtapes, I actually was more into mixtapes than albums.
Stay right there, because I think people need to understand what you said right there. That the fact we are saying that at one time in our hip hop lives, that yes, we cherish albums, but at one point, Watts, those mixtapes started taking over the albums, did it not?
Easily.
And that's crazy. To think about
I could go days, weeks where I'm only playing mixtapes. I'm not playing albums. You know what I'm saying? So let's, for example, I could be playing Re-Up Gang Volume 2, Clinton Sparks. That's in 05. I'm just playing that. And 05 was a great year for hip hop. Or if we go to 04, I'm playing Writer's Block. Writer's Block came out the same time Kanye first album came out.
If my South niggas, the Jeezy Trap or Die mixtape, I gotta pick that up also. They was outside. Jeezy was outside too. The mixtape game 05 heavy too. I gotta make sure I plug Young Jeezy and all that too though.
Do you think that's what Banks was talking about when he was talking about lyricism?
Probably, but you can't deny Jeezy though.
He wasn't talking about that. He wasn't talking about Jeezy. He wasn't thinking about Jeezy.
What do you think about?
He was talking about the New York MCs that me and you was talking about earlier. That's what he was talking about.
You think it's only strictly New York MCs?
That's what he was talking about. Absolutely.
I don't think you're wrong. So a large percentage of New York City rappers, but I also think some South niggas also. But I think I'm with you though. A large percentage of New York rappers, heavy and everything like that.
No, I'm saying when Banks is saying that he was over everybody, he's talking about the New York
niggas. New York niggas heavy.
He's talking about New York, and I'm just saying that's just not true. And when he's saying you can't rewrite history, I'm like, you can't. You're right, you can't. I have the physical proof. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that there was a lot of ill MCs during that time. Like, let's be real. When we get a Clue tape, Clue always set it off with Fab. By the way, why are we just gonna act like Fab wasn't a mixtape dude? Like, come on, man. Let's not hide from Fab. Fab was outside on a mixtape run.
That's how we got introduced to Fabulous Sport. In fact, Fabulous Sport and everything.
Fabolous in the U.S. Circle in the U.S. Come on, in the U.S. Circle in the U.S. Yeah, so Fab was out here. And yes, people would argue, Banks, who's better, you or Fab? That was a everyday argument. Every day. So let's say I take every MC out the equation and only inject one MC. That one MC is Fab. Fab was on the Clue tapes. Fab had the streets, and people would always say, "Who's better, Fab or Banks?"
I know you're gonna see this, Briz. Did you hear what my brother just said? I love AZ and all that, my nigga. But did you hear what this nigga just said about Fab? All that AZ shit you was talking like. And I love AZ Watts. I'm not dissing AZ, so don't go there. Me and Briz Rothstein got into it last about Fab and AZ and the way he made Fab act like Fab was not one of those guys. It's very disturbing to me. You know, you could pick up AZ, but you don't got shit on Fab in the process. Like I can pick up Fab, but I don't got shit on AZ and Briz.
So I'm only speaking from a mixtape perspective.
Right.
And the one thing Banks can never ever say is it's a piece of cake, no competition. Saying that while Fab is outside, and not only is Fab outside, guess what, Banks? Fab had commercial successful singles during that time too, and he was still heavy on the mixtapes. And if you want to know, Fab has a double mixtape CD called Loso's Way.
Only thing Fab don't got over Banks is he don't got a hunger for more. Album-wise, album. Yeah,
that's subjective. I don't want to even get into that.
No, I got it. This is what we talking about.
No. I know I get it, but I just want to keep it on mixtapes for that period. I just want to keep it on mixtape because what I'm saying is Fab had the commercial success. You had commercial success. Fab had commercial success, but Fab was still doing mixtapes. He was still headlining them DJ Clue freestyles with Stack, with Hitchcock, with Ran, with Joe Budden.
Also, I want to make sure, and we plugged them a little bit, but Dipset, man, we cannot front on Dipset.
So, okay. Now, Fab, now Banks. Another thing, Banks. I'm here to tell you this right now. The Dipset movement in the mixtape game was second to none. That was the movement.
He has to know that.
You can't know that. You can't say it's a piece of cake.
G-Unit, Dipset, Lox. G-Unit, Dipset, Lox.
So here's the thing. That's why it threw me off to hear Banks be so dismissive of that era. Dipset on the streets.
Ooh.
Cam's Takeover Freestyle, 2002.
Yo, Cam was rapping off a lot of Jay-Z beats and murking them shits.
So wait a minute.
Murking them shits.
Banks, that's the era you talking about. You said 2002, 2003, 2004. What about Dipset in 2002? Diplomatic
Fire.
Diplomatic Community Volume 1.
We're talking Cameron pink shirt era, man. Like, dog, I'm sorry. Hey, listen, the same thing with Dipset. They was dropping projects, albums and shit, but they still made sure, just like you, Banks and G-Unit, they still made sure they kept the edge of the street to the mixtape game. Even when Cam would drop an Old Boy and all that shit.
Dipset. There was a big three during that run. Like you said, it was Dipset, it was G-Unit, and it was D-Block. They faithfully kept the streets fed. Faithfully.
They fed us real lovely.
And everybody had their lane. And
imagine us doing a show at that time. Imagine me doing a show.
No. Imagine me and you doing a show in that era and saying exactly what Banks told y'all in that spaces. Saying, the only person outside is Banks. Nobody else is outside.
Niggas would not listen to us ever again.
We would lose so much credibility if we said that. Do you know? Bro, there were people who faithfully with Dipset. Then you have people who are faithfully G-Unit. And then you have people like me and you. Then you have people like me and you. We always gonna play the Lox.
I'm always gonna play the Lox.
There's never a time we're not gonna play the Lox.
There's never been a time since well that I'm not playing Lox. I'm sorry.
Why do you go to well? I hate when you go to that joint, bro.
I love well. I'm sorry. Once I heard well, I was okay. Lox,
bro, they got so much mixtape heat. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it real. Banks, you was bugging with that one, bro. I'm not jacking that, boy. You was bugging.
What's the infamous Tony Touch mixtape that Tony Touch had back in the day?
50-man freestyle.
That is one of dogs. I used to play that shit religiously, man. Tony Touch.
Part two. So here's the crazy. Part one, you had Dex spit his triumph verse over shadow boxing. That's on part one, right? But part two is Cannabis, body bagging it, and Big L rapping over the 10 crack commandments.
He's another one, sir. Cannabis. He's another one. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. He was a little bit before the mixtape game got crazy. Well, we didn't hear him on Clue Tape.
No. The mixtape game was crazy then. It's just that Banks era, he wasn't crazy like that. During Banks era. But the mixtape era was crazy back then. But I'm just saying, bro, that Tony Touch, by the way, that's cassette tape era. The Tony Touch, that's cassette tape. Doo-Wop, the Diaz brothers, Tony Touch and Doo-Wop.
Brothers, man. Shit, I went and bought Tony Touch and the Peacemaker album and shit.
Wait, tell me. Why are you saying it like that?
4.5 mics, 4 mics, 4 strong 4, maybe 4.5. No bullshit.
Okay, because you said that like that was.
I wasn't to be dismissive of
okay.
Nah. Hell, Tony Touch. No, that Peacemaker album was fire, nigga. What you mean?
Tony Toka.
Listen, Tony Touch might have shit. A Clue. He might have get you a run for that. I might have been.
No. Professional was better.
It was, but I'm saying Tony wasn't far behind on my nigga. That Peacemaker album was fire.
Professional was better.
Top that shit. You know what
Professional was better.
It was.
DJ Clue, the Professional. You ready for this? DJ Clue, Professional, 4.5 mics. 4.5 mics, easy.
4.5.
Easy.
1 or 2, you said 1, right?
The 1, 4.5 mics, easy.
All right, on 1, the Rough Riders joint they had. Fantastic 4, though.
Wait, tell me, what you mean the Rough Riders joint? You mean the Rough Riders anthem over Headbangers? Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Fantastic 4 was classic. Probably the best song on it was Fantastic 4. Let's keep it real. It was.
No.
Don't say Queen's Finest. On Nature was on that new shit. Nature's song on there was fire. Nature's song, new shit. Yeah, Nature. Niggas talking that core mega shit to me. And Nature smoked that shit.
Come on.
Easy gangster shit. Whole gangster shit was fire with Ja Rule. That was fire. Thugged out shit. Whatever you want. Have some drinks in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Brown paper bags, cops and robbers, me. Have some drinks in here. I ain't gonna hold you. Had drinks in here. What you gonna say? They did. I don't know if I 4.5 Lil Watts. I give it 4.
What about the Mobb Deep song on there?
Love the Mob joint on there.
So why are you saying Fantastic Four was better than that?
I didn't say. Say what?
Why are you saying Fantastic Four was the best song on the album?
It was.
Mobb Deep has a song on there.
And Jay-Z Gangsta shit was better than one of the best songs on there.
Mobb Deep has a song on there.
Mobb Deep song was fire. I still got whole song better and Fantastic.
Mobb Deep has a song on there.
Fantastic Four is the better song than the Mobb song.
Mobb Deep has a song on there.
Fantastic Four is the better song, nigga. What is you talking about? The
Fantastic Four is better lyrically. It's better lyrically, but is it a better song?
Yes, nigga. Yes, twice on Sunday. I love you, Mob. Sorry, MOBB, DEP, ACD, First Son, Queen, you with me? Yes, nigga. Yes.
Mobb Deep was on that album, bro.
Sir, what are you trying to jump home with the Mobb take?
Because that Mobb Deep song is a classic Mobb Deep song.
With that, man. Good Lord, man. But Banks, you can't say no shit out to niggas. That was really, you can get that shit over Briz and Ferg, respectfully. But that shit is not gonna fly with a nigga that's.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this right. Nobody could tell me nothing about the mixtape era in New York City between the year 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I go up until DJ White Owl when White Owl was dropping a tape every week. When DJ White Owl was dropping a CD every week, I go up to there, and I got.
White Owl for a while before the mixtape game started.
Before it went completely digital. White Owl was the last one to hold it down. So I go from there. So I don't want to hear no talk about
White Owl was really him.
Yeah, so nobody could be like, oh, one MC and that was it. No way, bro. And by the way, let me just say this. K Slade mixtapes meant everything to me. That has to be said. It meant everything to me. Because that's how we got all the Papoose stuff. That's how we got the return of Jada when Jada responded to Beans. When 3 told me that Beans washed Kiss, and I was like, my man Kiss was stunting on the disco beat.
I'm not
my man Kiss was stunting on the disco beat.
Hey, J1. Hey, Jada Kiss, I know you watch me and watching respectfully, brother. Your pops, I love him, but he got washed. I'm sorry.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yo, 3. Hard Knock Life tour, hugging your mom.
I kicked the ball on the fence and let you know yard is this, my nigga. Are you serious?
Jigga gave you his old Bentley. Now you want some shit?
Hey man, I'm just
me and K Slade went crazy. Yo, when I see the Return to Jada, bro, I got that.
You and K Slade going crazy. You and K Slade going crazy as well.
Yo, bro, yeah. Return to Jada. Double CD mixtape. Double CD mixtape.
Let's keep it tall. Even Jada know he lost that battle, my nigga. He knows that. He knows that.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He took your beat and
no, he didn't.
On you, my nigga.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He did. Style on the nigga. He did.
Yo, how I'm stunting on the disco beat. Use up.
And not for nothing.
Your next flow should be on the Cisco beat.
You going to that song? What? I'm surprised you're not going to the Jada Kiss DMX song on Jada Kiss first album. That's when. Jada
I'm going to my man Kiss stunting on the disco beat.
Jada Bars was better on that song with DMX.
I am talking about Jada on the disco beat. How I'm stunting on the disco beat. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And guess what? And I love that everybody don't agree with me on this, but I know that started the Lox putting belt to ass on Rockefeller. That started the Lox putting belt to ass. Y'all think G-Unit got it bad?
It was Styles P. How the fuck y'all are rocking a leader is soft? That's because, let's be honest, it was Styles P, J Hood, and Sheik. And respectfully to J Hood and Sheik, y'all niggas was pussyfooting on that track. Styles said, move the fuck out the way and let me show you how to get at niggas.
And he did. And he did. And guess what? And then you know when it got crazy? When they started setting off them DJ Clue freestyles with the Fiesta freestyles, when they started going crazy, when Styles was like, when you throw that sign up, all I see is upside down.
Pussy. That was hard. That was hard. That was hard. That was hard.
That's why.
That was Styles Pito, not Jada.
Yes. Remember, tell me. And by the way, that's a mixtape era, strictly for the mixtapes. And that's why I don't want to hear that talk. Oh, the Lox is before you, Banks, so you can't believe it. No, the Lox was outside in 02, and 03, and 04, putting out mixtapes that was specifically mixtapes. Them big mics was specifically mixtapes.
You said the Lox was outside. The Lox always been outside when I think about it, man. There's never been a time.
Yeah, so I don't like when people be like, oh, they was before him. No, they was outside while you were putting out your mixtapes and all them G-Unit radios, so was the Lox. So was the Lox. And before they put belt to ass on G-Unit, they put belt to ass on Rockefeller.
Styles did.
Bro, they all did, bro. You didn't hit. Come on, bro.
Styles did, bro. I thought Jada Kiss was bullshit a little bit, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No. Yo, once he got into that bag.
Hey, listen, ready for this? Same thing with Banks. I gotta go in this bag. Some people felt Banks could have shot at D-Block a little more.
I felt that way. 100%. I'll never not feel that way.
On the We Run New York song, when Yayo and 50 was getting at the Lox.
I will always feel that way. Everybody knows Banks was the lyrical one. Like, y'all can't say Banks is the lyrical one. He better than 50.
Let's have this conversation then.
Tell me. This is what the streets can never tell me.
So are you saying you wish Banks would have
This is what the streets can never tell me. Y'all can't tell me I thought Banks was better than 50 and nicer than 50, and he was the most lyrical one, right? He's winning Mixtape Artist of the Year, Justo. And then when Sheik Luch is out saying Banks took Fabolous style, Sheik said it straight up on the mixtape, this song.
Stay with me, Watts. I love these conversations, man. We back, y'all.
Sheik Luch said that. Sheik Luch said that. Banks took Fabolous style. He dissed him, talking about his long chin and all that.
He 100% said that, right? So by him saying that, when you and I listen to hip hop and enjoying that, listen to Sheik drop like 45,000 diss tracks coming. 2
straight years of diss tracks.
That nigga was wilding G-Unit the fuck up. Is it more? Because here's my theory now. I ain't gonna say Banks. He was nobody say he shook the goal against some niggas. I think he respected them niggas so much that he didn't want to do that. I think it was a respect factor for Kiss. And all right, 50, I'm down for the cause. It's G-Unit all day, but I love them niggas, man. I was 18. I'm a young boy in Queens, Southside Jamaica, Queens, listening to the Lox. Like Jada Kiss probably inspired a nigga to write bars and shit. He loved Kiss and shit like that. How many songs? Now, shit, Banks got more songs than Styles P than all the niggas in G-Unit. A mad song than Styles P. That tells me a lot though, to this day. So I think there's a respect factor there. But did I want Banks to respond? You damn right I did.
The streets, it's not you. You're not the only one. The streets wanted it. The streets wanted it.
Everybody, of course.
The streets wanted it. And they wanted it to go because everybody knew, no disrespect to you, Yayo. You wasn't built for this. You wasn't built for this lyrical warfare. You wasn't built for this. Everybody in the Lox is dead nice. Everybody. And let's be real. And just to put this, to wrap this up, to really know. The Lox have 3 of the rawest, illest diss tracks going at 50 ever made. Checkmate, Problem Child, and Shots Fired.
Shots Fired was crazy. And
that is
Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson was fired too when he rapped on Outkast.
It wasn't my favorite. But the way they went at him on them 3 songs. And you see, I'm the biggest G-Unit fan, right? Listen, I'm the biggest G-Unit 50 Cent fan. There's no way in the world I can say G-Unit beat D-Block on some lyrical shit.
I can't.
You can't.
And I fuck with G-Unit heavy.
Can't say it though.
But I can't say that.
Yo, 50. Jada, you a window shopper. That's not cutting it. You saying Jada, you a window shopper. That's not cutting it.
You were the same nigga that barked on me a couple shows ago about Piggy Bank, and that's the song that fucking 50 got at fucking G-Unit. It's one of the great this song. You can't do that now, my nigga. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
When we don't talk about when we
massacre sometime next week, nigga, I'm down.
Yo, when we do the massacre, we'll dissect that, bro. When we do the massacre, we'll dissect that because Piggy Bank is the song that set off the chain reaction. It set off the chain. Let me tell you, I can tell you, me and K Slay. When we heard Piggy Bank, I remember when K Slay played it first. Because remember, the show came on at midnight, right? My man, I was at Pathmark buying food with 24-hour Pathmark. Yo, the guys who worked there was playing K Slay joint. Yo, that joint came on, man. We was going crazy.
So you and K Slay, right?
Me, K Slay, shout out to the overnight workers at Pathmark. And me, we heard that. We was like, yo.
Shout out to the
because we knew. Let me tell you why. Because we knew that was about to unleash D-Block. We knew it. There was no way D-Block was going to let that go.
Real quick, are we missing any more DJs?
Oh, we what?
Are we missing any more mixtape DJs?
Yeah, we're missing a lot of mixtape DJs. We're missing Red Handed. We're missing Craig G. We're missing Lazy K. Like women DJ too.
Lazy fucking K who had a lot of MOP joints. J Love also. Shout out to J Love also. Gotta give J Love props.
By the way, I saw J Love earlier this year at a concert, and I walked up to him and gave him his flowers. I told him, I said, yo, J Hood, I said, J Love, let me tell you something, bro. Your mob misses meant everything to me.
So
gave him his love. J Love mixtapes.
The same thing we say about Big Mike with the Lox joints.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you this right. J Love has exclusives that I've never heard anywhere. I mean, he had Woo exclusives, Mob exclusives.
I heard a lot of Woo exclusive from J Love. Probably the most Woo exclusive I ever heard was from J Love. I'm not gonna hold you.
Bro, and the most Mob exclusives are from J Love.
And the most Mob exclusives also, absolutely.
So J Love was an automatic. There were certain MCs. I don't have to read the track list. I just buy it. J Love was one of them.
Let me ask you this question: does Who Kid get his flowers? Anybody could have did what Who Kid did. He had the hottest nigga that's fish grease that he was doing these songs for, right?
Who Kid was smart because he knew to get with 50 when people might not have known where 50 was going.
Right.
So for that, I give him crazy props. Because Who Kid got some exclusives too now.
He does.
Who Kid had the Nas Taking in Blood alternative version.
And watch, you can imagine how many Who Kid songs that's on the stash that we didn't hear that probably never got the light of day and shit like that. That's in the
No, listen. I rocked with Who Kid heavy. There's no question. I'm talking about before the G-Unit. Like I was getting Who Kid.
Right.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you. You ready for this? DJ Vlad.
Niggas don't. What was his name before? That wasn't Vlad. It was another name he called himself before. Vlad.
No. This mixtape was Vlad.
Vlad too. Absolutely.
Vlad, brother. He used to do it. He used to do it with another DJ. It'd be like DJ Vlad. But yeah, man, Vlad mixtapes, man. I used to get them too.
I want to make sure all my Southern brothers, we know about Jeezy mixtapes. Gucci Man, you gotta get Gucci Man. Gucci Man lived off mixtapes, my nigga. He lived off. All the Southern brothers will always remind me that Gucci Man made a living off mixtapes and shit like that. The Houston movement also. Paul Wall, Chameleon, all them niggas also. When you deep dive and learn about the other regions of hip hop and everything. DJ Screw, gotta give DJ Screw his props in Houston and shit and everything like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know our hip hop history, man. We didn't live in y'all regions, but we hip hop heads. We understand what other regions, men also. Well, Banks, we love you, man. Watch, take us home, man.
PSA Hip Hop, the home of Michael Jordan.
Why Michael Jordan? Why? I was never a Bulls fan at all. Let me be. I'm a Knicks fan. I'd never liked Jordan. Sorry.
Three. Tell everybody about the double nickel game.
What, 55 with a 4-5? When he came back and shot and get a blast pass to fucking Bill Wellington and get that fucking dunk because Oakley missed the switch. Yeah, I want to throw up to this day on that.
Yeah.
Right. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That young boy he put me on to from BYU, he's dumb nice, nigga. That nigga's nice. That nigga had 10 assists and 10 boards last night. I think the 10 assists that shine more to me on the stat sheet
Bro, his game is NBA ready right now. You can see it. That game he plays, the way he plays, that is ready for the NBA.
It is.
I got him better. I got him better than Cooper Flag already. His game to me is iller than Cooper Flag already. Yeah, already.
Okay,
Cooper
so,
Flag.
Go ahead.
Cooper Flag has dropped a 40 piece already, right? As a rookie. AJ DeBontis is gonna be different when he gets to the league.
Now stay with me right quick. If he doesn't do good in the tournament, how would you grade him then? Because you know these niggas get great.
I don't care about that.
You and I think differently, but the scouts.
Let me just say something. The scouts ain't thinking nothing.
My nigga Dwayne Wade got lit off the fucking off the tournament.
Well, let me just say this, man. Let me just say this. What did the tournament do for De'Aaron Fox? De'Aaron Fox lit Lonzo Ball up.
He did.
And they still took Lonzo Ball over him.
Your man's Lonzo Ball. Make sure you say that. Your man's.
Lonzo Esco. Get it right.
I hate you. Lonzo Esco is fucking crazy, my nigga. Crazy, man. Before we go, Fat Joe and Young Buck, what do you think about the Fat Joe situation, man?
I believe Young Buck.
Okay.
Young Buck's DJ came out.
Yes, he did.
And also verified it. Fat Joe lied. And see, there's a difference between capping and lying. I hate the fact that Fat Joe lies. I mean, why take a situation where you get into an argument with somebody and say, yeah, I gave him a 2-piece? Like, if that did not happen, that is not cap. You just a liar, bro. You just be lying for no reason, man. And I don't like that. I don't even think that's funny.
I blame the fans because some of the fans I be seeing online be talking about, yo, Joe be capping, but that makes the show. No, in hip-hop, we not doing no lies, man. It's one thing we not doing in hip-hop, man. We not lying, my nigga. We not fabricating stories. We got throw a little bit Jamaican curry on this shit to make it spicy. No, my nigga, we don't like that, Fat Joe. Stop doing that shit, my nigga. Stop doing that.
You said the key word, bro. You're fabricating stuff now, bro. Yeah, like, you just straight up, you taking moments of importance in hip-hop and then just telling a completely different story.
Yes, bury that blood clot flag you keep throwing out every time the nigga caps. That shit ain't funny no more, my nigga. We gotta stop throwing the flag when the nigga cap because we making a joke out of a fucking nah, my nigga. I don't like that shit, bro. And shout out to the nigga DJ for coming out and talking about that shit.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. I like, now here's the thing, Fat Joe. You like say nobody this Fat Joe, nobody knows. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? You fought Sunkiss. You went head up with Sunkiss. Y'all fought. Like, why you acting like, come on, bro? You know you and 50 was going to fight at the MTV Awards. You know that. And the cops had to stop that when you dissed 50 in front of everybody. And you know y'all was going to fight.
And guess
you know
what
I'm saying?
There's a thing on YouTube where if you plug in Fat Joe, the best of Fat Joe capping, I would hate for somebody to have a best of Watson and 3 capping takes. I don't want no niggas do the best of the capping
I will tell you this.
What the fuck is that?
We didn't cap about nothing we said about these mixtapes. We gave our opinion. We're talking about we gave our opinion, but you can't say it didn't happen. By the way, 3. What does it mean? And I just want to send up that out of all those ill mixtape MCs, that Mano was the one to make it.
We'll go back to Mano again, man. Mano's a Brooklyn nigga. I got love for him on that, but he's the MVP of the podcast. But I just,
Wait a minute, you got him as the MVP of the podcast over Fab?
Yes.
I'm being funny. I'm being sarcastic.
I'm thinking you're not being sarcastic. Let me tell you why I think you were not being sarcastic. I didn't know Fab was funny. I'm seeing a different side of Fab that I didn't know. Nobody cares about Dave East. Let's keep it talking. Nobody gives a shit about Dave East, man.
Oh, guess what? You're going to care about Dave East when we do our album wrap-ups.
Why?
Because when y'all putting in Chance the Rapper and Wale, y'all gonna get a different hip hop story of 2025.
Wow.
While y'all putting up Wale and Chance the Rapper.
Swapping Wale and Chance the Rapper for Davies. Wow, what a big margin. Wow, what a big difference. Like, get the fuck out of it. Did you see your man Davies performing this year and getting booed? Nobody gave a fuck about that nigga's performance. Did you see that? You gonna act like that didn't happen, right? You act like Davies.
Yo. I don't know, 3. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, guess what? You let Nas down, nigga. Fuck J. Cole. You let Nas down, Davies. Not J. Cole. You did.
Tell me. No Davies playing the bro. We're not doing that. All right, bro. We're not doing that.
Davies, you need Ransom and Styles speaking them niggas.
Stop.
And guess what? Your best raps are when you with Styles being Ransom, my nigga. Your best raps What with them niggas? Keep it tall, my nigga. Mama, You Made It was one of my favorite songs back in 2018. I think he made our list, my list anyway, because he's always, you fuck with Davies way more than I do. But Nas don't even grab the nigga for joints or music or features no more. Why is Nas not on features? Why is he on Mass Appeal?
He's not part of the Legend series, bro.
Why is Nas not fucking with Davies no more? Why? Let's talk about that. Why is Nas not fucking with Davies? You know why? It's a waste of fucking time.
Damn.
He's a waste of fucking time. He's a waste of fucking time in the booth.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna rebuttal you now because my rebuttal will be when we do. Because we're gonna do our albums and artists, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even artists that you're doing me is kind of hard to do right now, but we'll get to it. I find that difficult because I still gotta do my fucking list here. But it is what it is. This weekend, y'all, PSA for Life. We got Watson, me, Slander, my man, my man Lang and shit. I don't know if Tone gonna do it. Something came up. I don't know if he's gonna get it. I'm gonna holler him a little later and shit though. But yeah, Lloyd Banks, we love you, man. Watch, you know the vibes already, brother. My nigga. We out, man.